Hi, I'm a bloke.
And I'm another bloke.
And we are from Blighty. My name is Joey. I'm joined by my co-host Tim.
Hi.
Where every single Wednesday we come at you through the Game Club Pod podcast feed with our show, Two Blokes from Blighty. I tried to think about the kind of topics that we talk about on Two Blokes from Blighty. Tim, what's your favourite topic that we've ever spoken about across our 3 seasons?
The fiasco of me shaving my head.
Mine is the fiasco of you shitting on a toilet seat. If those sound like things you want to hear about, join us every Wednesday by searching Game Club Pod in your podcast provider.
Just makes my life sound a little bit tragic, really, doesn't it?
Would you listen to that show, Tim?
I would.
I don't think I would.
No.
Welcome to T-Smack, home of the T-Smack. May I take your order?
Hey there, hi there, hello there. Welcome to an all-new episode of Talking Smack, where we talk superheroes, movies, animation, comics, and much, much more. I am your host, Josh Scar, and joining me as semi-regularly, annually, that might be the right way to put it, Bekkie. Beckie's back.
I'm here.
Since episode 200. Bekkie, how are you doing?
I am so excited to do this episode with you, Josh.
I am so excited too. This is one that I've been trying to figure out how we make it work for a while, and it came to me that it has been 20 years somehow since they released the Eragon movie.
God.
So we're gonna watch the Eragon movie that is 20 years old, and we're celebrating it by making fun of it as best we can. We should have made a drinking game out of this. Maybe that's not a good idea for the podcast. So we're queued up, we're ready to go. We're both going to press play here in a second, and to make sure you listening at home after we have recorded this, if you so want to enjoy this with us and watch along, when the 20th Century Fox logo fades to black, I will say, "Du Velden Varden," and that will be your cue to be perfectly synced up with us. And I will explain what the hell I'm talking about as we move into this. So, Bekkie, are you ready to hit play?
I am ready to hit play.
All right. And also thanks to Joey and Tim for your promo at the beginning of the episode. We've done 4 commentaries now, and all 4 of them have been either Two Blokes from Blighty or Game Club Pod related. Just a weird coincidence that I did not intend to happen. So, Bekkie, 3, 2, 1, play.
Play.
We're 20th Century Fox.
We're foxing.
All right. This is Fox's response to the failure of the Chronicles of Narnia movie, or maybe the Chronicles of Narnia movie was faded out. But Du Velden Varden, we are faded to black. Wind is whistling quietly. We are in the move. We are flying through some clouds.
There was a time.
This was Fox's response to Lord of the Rings and the upcoming, I believe Disney was trying to do Chronicles of Narnia in like the following year or two. It was a wild time in the early 2000s where everyone's looking for, well, I mean, that could be New Zealand right there from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I guess I was wondering, where did they film this? Oh, God.
That's a great question. I mean,
that was really bad for 1 second. Also, this is too much exposition.
Yeah, because the book just starts up with the action. Like Arya is just running through the woods. We're doing some backstory. I need to talk about John Malkovich here. So I've been sharing with you that I've been rereading the Eragon books, as you and I both do annually. And I caught on that there's a point in the 4th book where they mention that Galbatorix speaks in a manner that it doesn't sound like the language they're speaking now was his first language.
Yes.
And I think that that makes John Malkovich a really interesting choice, because I can't remember if he was nonverbal or if he had a stutter, but the reason he speaks the way he does is because he works so hard to be able to speak in a way that people can understand him, or just communicate with people in general. So that's almost like to a T what Galbatorix would kind of sound like, except maybe he should be
He's like
British. I don't know.
super pronouncing his word.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
is the
He's
title so small?
intentionally phonetically.
Oh, okay. So I'm sorry. Let's focus on this blonde, blue-eyed 17-year-old who's supposed to be 15 with brown hair and brown eyes. Anyway,
And I watched the trailer for this earlier today just to kind of like get in the mindset of this movie because I haven't watched this movie in probably 20 years. I think I watched it when it released on DVD a couple of times with my dad, and like that was it. Jaimin Hinsu's in this. I forgot about that. Garrett Hedlund, he's a guy that should have been bigger. So let's see here. Where did they film Eragon? Where was Eragon filmed? Hungary and Slovakia.
interesting.
The cheaper New Zealand, I guess.
Yeah.
But this movie was made. This is like this is also kind of a response to Harry Potter because they started filming the Harry Potter books after what the second book came out and the third book released alongside the first movie, if I remember.
Something like that.
And this, I think the second book had just come out, like maybe a few months prior to this coming out. And there was so much going on in the world. And like, this was supposed to be a trilogy of books and became a quadrilogy of books. And this is a movie that was just made in such haste that they didn't bother thinking like, well, what's the book going to do? They just went, someone pitched this to us as Star Wars with dragons. Let's just do that. That's why we've got the blonde hair, blue eyed farm boy living with his uncle on the farm. Like there's like, yeah, this is to a degree Star Wars with dragons, but like there's a lot more nuance to it. And the studio or the scriptwriter just went, nah, that's fine.
What? Oh, she's holding the bag. Oh, yeah. I forgot. The elves don't even have pointy ears in this. He's supposed to be way scarier looking.
I mean, he's pretty creepy looking.
He's creepy, but his description in the book is something else. Oh my God.
Yeah,
is that
her ears look a
Rumpelstiltskin?
little pointy.
No. Does it just look like him?
I don't know.
He looks exactly like Rumpelstiltskin.
Oh no, my arrow's on fire.
Ah.
I don't like the blue jelly beans.
There was no impact whatsoever. It just appeared on the ground. She always wears pants.
I also looked up the cast. Sienna Gilroy,
Sienna?
whoever is playing Arya. She is 13 years older than Ed Spaliers.
Ugh.
Which, like, I mean that makes sense because she should be older, but at the same time, you would hope they would cast someone that's a little more age appropriate, considering that there's supposed to be a pretty significant romantic tension between them.
Well, you know, I would argue it probably works better because there's not really any romantic tension between them. It's pretty much all between him.
It's unrequited, yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, by the time you get to the fourth book, it's pretty.
She's supremely like respectful and even keel the whole time. She almost never her breaking character is asking him how he's feeling. That's like the most she does in the book.
That's a really weird face to make, as she's like, "I did my job.
I did it."
Not time to go get tortured for months on end."
Also, her whole thing is that she almost never smiles. And let
She's very
us not forget she's supposed to have long black hair, super long black hair.
Mm-hmm. And then we also got a glimpse of the Urgles. They went cheap and British.
It's true. The Urgles are supposed to be like these giant monsters. They're just like some dudes
with horns. Yeah, they're dudes with like facial piercings. It's almost like what they did with the aliens in Supergirl recently, which I know I said before we record that we shouldn't date this, but I did just see Supergirl last week, so that's pretty fresh.
Oh, rude.
I also like how they just didn't bother putting in like the white veins that the egg is supposed to have. They just went light blue and dark blue.
Yeah, sounds good. It doesn't. Yeah, you're right. It looks exactly like a human.
Sloane is so much more like slimy in this too. Like he's supposed to be a bastard. He's not supposed to be a perv.
Yeah. He's like weirdly creepy. Oh, this is fine though, because Katrina is gonna walk in. Oh wait. Oh, I forgot. They cut her out of the movie entirely.
Oh my
Which is
god, did they?
she's not in the book. The whole point of book number 2 is that Roran is after Katrina. And she's not
Jeremy Irons as Brom is I think that was great casting.
you do I disagree, but I think it's more that Christopher Paolini shot himself in the foot with his description because he's a supremely old man with white hair and a long white beard. He doesn't look like a guy who could fight. He looks like a frail old storyteller.
Maybe it's just the voice more than anything.
Now, for the movie, he's perfect. I like it. But as far as like character by character, totally wrong.
I mean, 90% of the casting in the movie is wrong based on the book descriptions anyway.
It's so bad. It drives me crazy. If the Hunger Games could do it, it just proves that you can make it happen.
There's that dark-haired Roran.
Yep. Yep.
Can deer growl?
No. Look at them. They're friends. They're like brothers, but they're
They're
not.
such buddies.
Oh my god, look at them. They're gonna fight. Oh my god, don't. Oh my god.
At some point, someone's going to call the other one cousin, aren't they?
Cousin.
That's usually how it goes. Like, oh, cousin, you did so well.
Like an old goat. Oh, that's not safe. Oh, I'm sorry. The guy who's never used swords before is mysteriously amazing at flipping that thing around.
They really want you to know his name is Roran.
And that they're best buddies. Oh, yeah. Look at them tussle. We're all right.
Man, they really, like, we could have made a drinking game out of them just saying Roran there.
Oh, shoot. I missed
I
his
think
name.
they said his name like 4 or 5 times. Which one was Roran?
I messed. I think it's The Rock. The jelly bean.
I thought his name was Dwayne.
Something like that. Also, they don't live in a fucking barn. They live in a house. Like, what the fuck?
Why is all this hay here?
I know they're poor,
Just because
but
they're farmers.
they're not that poor. He has his own room in the book.
Roran, look, taters.
Fuck off. Oh yeah, the guy who spends the entirety of all the books fighting against the Empire is going to join up with the Empire.
Oh no, he's saying he's leaving before the Empire comes and recruits him.
No, he's joining up. That's the storyline.
I thought he just said see, where will you go? He's gonna go do something else.
I'm mad.
He's running away so
Ugh.
the Empire can't get him.
He's supposed to be staying and to protect Katrina. He goes and he works at the mill in the next town over.
Yeah, he gets a job at the mill so he can propose to Katrina
Who
properly.
doesn't exist.
She doesn't exist in this one.
It's true that Eragon's very mad about Roran leaving, though. Also, Garrow is supposed to be older and grumpier.
I wonder what they would have done in the second book. Like, would Katrina just not exist in the second movie if they had been able to make a sequel?
I mean, she is a huge part of all of the rest of the books.
They would have had to done some kind of weird retcon where they just were like, oh, the reason he left was because of Katrina, and now Katrina was taken even though we never saw her. Or they would have had to do like, what was it, the 6th or no, it would have been the 7th Harry Potter movie where Like just Harry Potter all of a sudden has the mirror from the book where he's like trying to reach out to Severus in the afterlife. Like, oh, Katrina exists. Like, you just didn't notice we mentioned her in the last movie.
We forgot. Oh, he met her while on the road. It probably would have been something like that.
He's wearing his finest vest to say goodbye to his cousin.
God, they
I don't
do
remember
kind
his
of
name,
look
though.
like twins. Not him, but him and Eragon.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Garrow and Roran.
No, look at him.
Balding, curly hair.
Why are they pronouncing it like that?
They really want you to know his name for some reason, even though he will disappear for the rest of the movie after this.
Yeah, he's like, okay, bye.
And if I remember correctly, Roran was still around when Saphira hatches.
Yes. Because he was distracted by Saphira, and he knows they noticed. Yeah, he doesn't leave until way after she's hatched.
Call him brother. How touching. Oh, hey, look, Star Wars.
That outfit. Oh, he said
It's the outfit, sitting in front of a sunset on a horizon. Just they are completely just like, yeah, it's Star Wars. We talked about this. You and I did a live stream for The Cure where we talked about books that are like books we would love to readapt or something to that effect.
Oh, yeah.
And we talked at length about the Inheritance books and how it would make a better series. I think it would make an even better anime because of how violent it gets towards the end of the series.
It does get incredibly violent.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
especially Roran.
The siege of Urubane, like Roran's decapitating people with spears. I love that baby Saphira design.
I know. You know what? I will say the CGI totally stands up.
They put the entire budget there. She is too big though. She's supposed to be the size of a ferret.
And I'll never understand the feather decision.
Yeah.
What are you? What do you fucking think?
It's extraordinarily important that she have membranes like a bat wing and not feathers.
Yeah.
And she's got like fur as a pup, a tiny dragon, whatever that is.
Drunk Jeremy Irons, what are you doing? What? Oh, he sleeps in his kingly stuff. I like how none of them looked like they were asleep.
Arya's not even. Oh, I guess they have magic. I was gonna say she's not even strapped down, but I guess they could just do magic to her. It is very courteous for them to just leave her in her traveling clothes.
Yeah, now I have to. What's that guy's name?
Durza.
Thank you. Wow, that was bothering me. Durza. Who's that? Ah, yeah, Robert Carlyle.
How would they wouldn't know? Why is she having visions of these things? She wouldn't know.
In the book, she has the visions, but it's way later on.
Yeah. That glowing orb that's supposed to be in his hand.
Don't even fucking talk to me about it. It's supposed to be so shiny that he has to repeatedly hide it. But instead it's
covering
just
it in dirt and mud. Yeah, it's just a really weird burn. Milk just sat out overnight.
Well, they are farmers.
I mean, they can stomach sour milk.
Oh my God. You idiot.
They bumped the lamp. That's impressive. They had the character interact with a real world environment item. They don't do that a lot anymore. It's too expensive.
Oh, I forgot she hunts already. Damn.
Oh, it gets worse. If the one thing I remember from this movie is that she like goes for her first flight and goes
Oh
up
my
in the
God.
clouds and gets struck by lightning or something. Then all of a sudden she's just fully grown.
Yep, that's
Like
exactly
they just
and she
speed run the
talks.
entire. Yeah.
Yep.
She's like, "Oh, it's me. I'm here. I'm Rachel Weisz now."
Anyway, I'm like super old and I'm super wise.
I mean, they do have the inherent, what is it, like DNA memory or ancestral memory or something
Yep,
like that.
Mr. Memory. Also, they didn't know that the dragon egg hatched for a long time. His eyes are supposed to be red. Why does everybody have blue eyes?
They just really like blue eyes because Saphira's blue.
I
Which,
guess.
speaking of like all the Star Wars references, I realized in my most recent read through, I got through the chapter where Murtagh and Eragon have their fight in the palace at Urbane. And I'm like going through the chapter and I realized that Eragon's blade is blue, Murtagh's blade is red. Oh, you're going back to the Star Wars reference here with the the red and blue blades of the hero and villain, huh?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. It's just supposed to match the color of their dragon. But it's true that he has a red dragon and it's quote unquote a bad dragon. And she's a blue dragon, so and she's the good dragon. But their weapons are supposed to match what they're.
Yeah, but it's also more or less like alignment as well because like Darth Vader has the red
That's true.
lightsaber, Luke in the first movie has the blue lightsaber, and then you also have the parallel of Murtagh like being reluctantly evil, and then he turns on the Emperor at the end. Same with Darth Vader. Darth Vader like has a change of heart and becomes good at the end. Just some more Star Wars parallels. Oh, that's some bad that's some bad matte painting there. He lost his cape.
Oh, these fucking guys. Oh my God.
They look like Power Rangers villains.
They
They're supposed to
do.
have beaks and be insects. They're supposed to be like insects
They're not
with
even
beaks
like
and pincers.
explaining why anything is happening. It's so bad. It's so bad.
He just said Razak a few times.
And they're also supposed to be like really scary and ooh, like they are supposed to look like insects. They're not made out of insects.
Yeah.
I also don't like him for Horst. He's supposed to be like the leader of the town.
Yeah, he needs to be bigger with a fuller head of hair.
Yeah, and like big beard. Also, this is a bummer because he tells this story at like a very fun, cool, like festival thing, like where all the
Yeah, it's almost
traders
like
come.
it's like a fair because yeah, they've got
Yeah.
the traders in town and the traders are like making a big deal out of arriving.
God, the first book is so good. They're all good.
That first appearance of Brahm telling that story is so good.
It's
Whereas
excellent.
this is all just
Because now
Jeremy
it's like a
Irons
weird
carrying
guy
all of this.
telling a story. But
He's
that
just
was
the
like
town drunk.
he told a story on purpose. Yeah, he was the storyteller.
Oh god, let him finish the story that you're gonna put him in jail for treason.
Let him finish, soldiers. He didn't say that. He was sad at the end of it.
Yeah, it's a sorrowful tale, and they like make a big deal out of the fact that like he told this story. He's only told the story like 3 or 4 times since he's been in Palancar Valley.
Yeah, he's like, consider yourself lucky.
And like the wing design is so weird.
It's so bizarre.
Not just like the feathers,
it's
but
a
like just
dragon.
where they have the joints.
Well, and her feet are a little bit odd as well. Like she looks very creaturey and not very lizardy.
Well, she's supposed to be almost cat-like in her mannerisms too, like almost like a toothless, but with a neck.
Yeah. Where'd she go? Bye.
I love that he's like, oh, she's never coming back.
Oh, no.
And they're supposed to be like having small conversations at this point too.
Yeah, he from the get-go was connected to her.
like there's so much opportunity for exposition with just following the book. She flies through some clouds and oh, she's a big dragon now, and voiced by Rachel Weisz, which like I love the idea of Rachel Weisz being the voice of Saphira. She's got a
Again,
little
with the
mohawk.
feathers, I just can't.
It's so weird and stupid.
And like
She doesn't even realize what happened.
her growing up and
It-
like them learning to like growing up together was kind of important.
It's completely it completely undermines the second book because
God.
the whole idea is Saphira has gone through a natural progression of growth, and then Thorn, the red dragon, he's forced to grow, and so he's like awkward in his movements and his fighting style because he isn't used to this giant body despite him being only a few months old.
And it's fucking with his brain, and that's why he's all like messed up.
Yeah. Like there's so many little things that are wrong here because they either have to bandy over it if they if they actually got a sequel and just be like, "Oh, Thorn's just Thorn. He's a regular dragon," and it loses the mystique of it, or they have to be like, "Yeah, Saphira growing up like that was weird and unnatural as well." Like that's not how dragons usually grow. Like they either have to say they did it wrong or they have to just pretend like nothing wrong happened. And it's bad.
Also, I remember watching this in theaters, and like this movie is so dark. Like it's so hard to see anything.
Is he supposed to be in Brahms? I guess there's no hay laying around, so I'm guessing he's supposed to be in
I think he's
Brahms'
supposed to be in
place.
Brahms' house, yeah. But he
Yeah,
goes to visit Brahm, and
like-
he's actually very respectful. That's his thing. He's a very like respectful and humble, even though he asks a lot of questions. Like that's his character. He's not
Isn't
just
he
like,
supposed to be in jail? Like he literally
oh
just
yeah, wait.
spoke treason in front of a bunch of guards that were like, "We're gonna arrest you." This scene should have happened before Saphira grew up.
Yeah, that was the point.
My twig door is not gonna be able to block your loud ass voice. Go home.
Get out of here. Mind your corn.
Those little head tilts that he's doing are very strange.
He's very sassy. I do really want to start saying that to people. Why don't you go mind your corn? I'm mad. Goodbye. You're so mean.
You wouldn't answer my questions.
Hey, that's your dad.
Which I'm spoiler alert.
Do they even say that in this movie?
No, that he doesn't even find that out till the third book.
I know. Well, does he know that he doesn't have a dad in this movie?
Why does the blade looks like it's just a really bad paint job?
It does. That's not what it's supposed to look like at all.
It's supposed to be just a shimmering red.
No one writes fight scenes quite like Christopher. He's really good at it.
And the Razak are just already here. They're not well, I guess this isn't terrible because like it would make sense that did they just kill Sloane?
I think they did. Or they're torturing him.
They put a hook through his shirt.
Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck is that?
They literally did just they made him Spiders Man. Are you familiar with Spiders Man?
I am not.
It's a Spider-Man variant from the comics who is a collection
Of
of
spiders.
sentient spiders that think they are Peter Parker.
That's hilarious and excellent.
You should look up a picture of it. It's just a bunch of squiggly lines and a Spider-Man mask.
I'm sorry. Is she just holding him like straight up in her palm, like it's no big deal? Look, she just like scooped him up. Oh my god, that's really funny. The Spider's Man thing. The very first thing that popped up is, what the fuck is Spider's Man?
It's one of the best things in comics right now. Comics are fun.
Okay, well, he would have like a ton of injuries, but whatever. She's mad.
Oh, that's the big thing that they make a big deal out of this in this movie is there's supposed to be like a whole attack that they can do from the tail. So him being on the tail, he's supposed to have like tore up his legs,
Yes.
be injured.
The injuries are oh my god, he's under a couple of pieces of hay. He's literally supposed to be pinned down by a giant beam that Saphira has
And
to
the
lift
house
off.
is supposed to be on
The
fire,
house
isn't
is
it?
so supposed to be on fire. Oh my god, this is so bad. I can't. I forgot how bad it is.
Aunt Beru, Uncle Owen.
Get out of here. Can't you see I don't love you anymore?
Go away.
Get out. It's like Air Bud
Didn't
all
the
over again.
Razak attack happen in like the middle of the night and she picked him up during the day? Like, where the hell was he?
Yeah. Oh god. Okay, so they ripped that straight off from Air Bud.
I mean, that's every animal movie ever.
You don't know. If he starts
Yeah,
feeding her pudding
funny
cup,
story.
no.
I do know. I've seen every animal movie ever.
What?
They do it in Dumbo. They do it in Operation Dumbo Drop. They do it in the Dumbo remake. And I think that's every animal movie ever made.
I was going to say, you have named one single animal. Also, he already knew.
I'm pretty sure the captions there have it the wrong kind of you. Like they made it an exclamation, not a question. It's like, you? Funeral fit for a king. I bet that's what he says.
What the fuck?
Ah, I said it. I called it.
He is not like this.
Why was he even like?
Very patient with him.
But like, why was he even at Garrow's house?
Well, so
there's no reason for him to come out to Garrow's house in this moment.
Yeah, because in the book,
unless he is suspicious of Eragon,
he runs into him when he's on his way back into town. So he is on his way to the house because he has a guess at that's where the Razak are going. Oh my god!
And that's why they have all the hay everywhere, is in case they need to burn the house in a hurry.
No, it's super helpful. What about all the animals?
I mean, as far as I could tell, they only grew potatoes. I don't think they needed animals.
Also, he stayed around in the town for like days to heal.
It's already done raining?
I am so mad. They don't get to go to that town. They don't. Oh, what is Snowfire not in this?
Maybe Brahm's already riding Snowfire?
Snowfire is a white horse. So you're wrong.
Yeah, Katrina and Snowfire get the shaft in this.
Snowfire is literally in every single book all the way to the end. That's a good ass horse.
Let's take a look here. Where are we? You're not going to give me timestamps. We're probably close to a third of the way through the book at this point, which we're about a third of the way through the movie. But they just did a speed run of so much.
I mean, yeah, they skipped literally everything. You didn't think you could do it.
Somehow they've burned nearly 30 minutes of screen time by covering the first like 3-4 chapters of the book, but they also did nothing from the book at the same time.
I know. How is it possible?
I guess they added in the scene of Durza calling the Razak. Like everything about the Empire is supposed to be so ambivalent and or
Yeah,
like
because we aren't supposed to know
shadow
kind of what they're up to
operation.
at all.
Yeah, that's one of the I think one of the better things about the Inheritance books is that it's all just from the good guys' side. Everything that the good guys experience is just like a sneak attack, just like the reader is going to experience it. The fact that we've seen Durza, we've seen Galbatorix, we've seen them summon the Razak from a fiery pit. It just it removes some of the expectation of danger
Yeah,
because
especially
we're like, oh,
especially
it's
Galbatorix, because you don't even meet him until the very final book.
yeah, the first time you even hear him is the end of the 3rd book where he's speaking through Murtagh.
Yeah, and it's not and then when he, when is it Nazuata sees him first? When she's being
Yeah,
tortured?
she
Yes.
she gets kidnapped, like, halfway through book 4,
And that's, like, the first
and
time he even gets described.
yeah. What's this fading to white?
I never liked
Oh,
you. Wow, this oh my god.
time for another majestic landing. I I just really love Jeremy Irons in this role. I just wish he had a better movie for it.
Yeah. I like I said, I think I like him, but he's definitely not Brom.
He
I
should
do
have blue eyes.
I know. I do like her voice,
That
but I
face is so weird. He looks like he's looking at nothing. He looks so awkward.
so awkward.
He's like, you're looking at the most beautiful creature you've ever seen.
Also, they already talked mind to mind in the book. What the fuck?
Was she communicating with Brom there, or was that just between her and Aragon?
I think she's talking to Eragon.
Why throw in the like, I don't know, that's a weird barb to throw in for something he can't hear.
Oh god.
Did he just call him Ed again?
Well, he definitely pronounces it weird. And they all like, in my head, I say, "Roarin'," and they're like, "Roarin'."
I mean, that's not necessarily true because they do talk about in the book that the eggs shouldn't be eggs forever because that starts to damage their minds and the magic within. Which again, maybe they should have waited for the 4 books to come out before they started making a frickin' movie,
I
Christopher
know.
Paolini.
Ugh.
I guess
It
that
would have been hard
Fox
to
paycheck.
resist. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably what, in his early 20s when they optioned this out?
Yeah, if that I mean, he would have been so young.
The first book was published when he was 18,
Yep.
so yeah, he would have been
Crazy.
in his probably 21, 22 when Fox said, "Hey, here's $3 million, and here's the Urgles."
Oh, just some
Just a
guys.
bunch of just a bunch of weird Norse men,
Just a bunch of dudes with tattoos are bad, kids. They'll make you evil.
bald men with beards that are kinda thick. They're supposed to have horns and tusks.
No! That guy was like, "Oh, shit."
It's a good thing he has 7 toes and he can lose a couple.
Wha Yeah, I will. I promise.
"Sure thing, boss."
Oh, shit, he can disappear because he's a shade.
What is this face?
I do not know.
Like, is he just not used to the sun or the lights that they have on him?
It's gotta be that, yeah. It's like his lips are, like, curling up and down at the same time. Oh, oh,
Why do
that
they have
actually
the
scared it
Baraka
was in my
blades
ear,
in
and
their
that scared me.
arms?
The slithering is upsetting.
The insect chittering, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like a chitter.
No one likes a chitter.
Justice for Snowfire.
Chitters never prosper.
Chitters never prosper.
Who gave the horse hay in the middle of a take?
I don't know, but he's chopping away, he's happy.
Oh, yeah, this is great. He's
I'm
going
gonna stick
again.
my lips in there.
They doing the Mr. Ed with him or something? Get off me.
Wow, none of this happens in the book in any way, shape, or form. Hey, that would have been a crazy scene to put in the movie, because the first time they even see Urgles is when they go to Yazuak and all the people are
There's like a
dead.
baby on a spike,
Yes, that's crazy work.
which again, like, also a weird thing to put in a young adult novel that people are like, "Oh, it's just Star Wars."
We've trained with swords. Oh, I'm sorry, Brahm is supposed to be your teacher, so and you have no knowledge of anything before whatever. Listen, I'm just mad. I'm just mad at everybody. Yeah, fuck them up.
Jesus. I trained with my cousin Rorin.
Also, Brahm was ruthless and
There
definitely
are
never
people
letting him
getting
win.
pillaged 100 feet to the west of us, but yeah, let's have this jovial training montage right now.
Roaring.
Little do you know that Rorin's the greatest fighter in all of Allegasia.
I do. I kind of loved that he came back and was like, by the way, I'm like super fucking badass.
But she's old enough to be mostly fully grown after 3 days.
Right? I definitely don't pronounce it like that in my head.
I mean, it's Jeremy Irons. He can pronounce it however the hell he
It's
wants
true.
to.
I definitely say Brissinger. Soften that G a little bit, buddy. What? Why is he twirling the rocks around?
Because he's trying to lie to Eragon.
He's like sassy Jeremy Irons.
He really is. He has like no desperation to what he's doing, even though like they're supposed to be in a little bit of a rush.
Well, they're not even going to the Barden in the book. He doesn't tell him about the Barden. I just remember
Because they're supposed to be avenging Garrow. Like that's
that was the
Eragon's
point.
mission.
Also, Geode is not in this. Or Geode, whatever.
Jode.
Jode? I call him Geode.
I think it's supposed to be pronounced Jode, or at least that's how it is in the audiobook.
That sounds more correct. But I just realized he's not in the movie, is he?
Not as of yet. Isn't Jode a Varden person?
Well, but he's in the town that they go to. What the hell? How are they having flashbacks already? Oh my god. Wake up, we're here. You're trying to
How
sit
could you be
through one
tired
scene?
after we swung sticks at each other for 20 minutes? And I was like, wow, you are good.
Again, it's so dark. Everything in this movie is so fucking dark.
I mean, they heard Star Wars, so they said Star Wars is in space, so let's make things dark like space.
They're like,
I mean, someone put in some work for the set design at least. Like it's not great,
no,
but
it's definitely not.
you wouldn't get this in a modern movie anymore. Like 20 years ago, they still had to build this set, and they had to hire that one lady to be back there hanging fish.
Yep. Are we about to hit one of my least favorite things? No, I don't think so. If I
Where
was
did he
mad
get
at
the bow?
yeah, I know, I don't know what that is. Oh, look, he's ready. Ready to go. Okay, Katniss
Oh,
Everdeen.
there's your boy.
Oh, don't they did him so dirty in this movie.
Hey, I love Garrett Hedlund.
I
He
like
may not
him
be
too.
good for he might not be good for this movie, but I unless he's done something that I don't know that got him canceled, like I think he got a raw deal in terms of like the movies that didn't carry him. Oh no.
Yeah,
No.
yeah, this is my least favorite part. She is one
She's
of the
not even supposed to be here.
she's one of the best characters in the entire series, and she's literally a throwaway character.
She's a wannabe actress who was a short-lived pop star. I looked this up the other day where I saw Joss Stone was Angela the herbalist. And they're supposed to have a whole conversation here, not
I
just be like,
know.
"Oh, you walked into my tent. Let me lay down some bones for you." Such whimsy, such color for such a fun character.
I know, that's the thing. She's supposed to be like this, like, crazy, unique, interesting, you never know what she's doing, and then fucking this.
She's almost like a Jack Sparrow kind of character where like she just is so aloof and like has her own plans. She has plans within plans,
Yeah,
and
it's insane.
she's talks in riddles or talks backward. And then you've just got this nonsense that they're doing. Because again, they made this movie without reading the second book and without caring about what's happening in the future. They just went, we need to make the first book work as a movie as best we can. And we'll do it on a budget because they didn't give us enough money.
Also, you know what? I think, unrelated, but Put Your Hands on Me is on my running playlist, and that's by Joss Stone. And
I mean, I'm not
I
dissing her.
love that song so much.
I'm not dissing her discography. I
But she
am
shouldn't have been
dissing
in.
this movie for just completely miscasting her
So bad.
and not understanding the assignment at all.
And then she,
And
like,
shouldn't he
literally
be
never even
used-
comes back.
He should be using Zarak, right?
Yeah.
Why would he want to use a sword that gives him some kind of advantage?
That'd be crazy. Oh my gosh.
He did not pull that arrow back hard enough for that to happen.
Oh my god, it's so bad.
So that means they also aren't going to do Solemn Bum. The Weircats are just not a thing in this.
Oh, that's right. Oh, also an excellent character. Also, him having to learn how to read was a very good part of the book.
She shouldn't be descending like that. That just doesn't make sense.
Oh, look, she's asleep. Not helping at all. Ew.
Is that Sienna Miller is who plays Arya, right?
Think so?
Eragon. Sienna Gilroy. Sienna Miller was in G.I. Joe. Sienna Gilroy. She's in Silo. She's in Love Actually. She's in Resident Evil Apocalypse.
My dragon.
I mean, at least they did the thing that would give them an opportunity to let Brahm do the thing where he leaves a video message in Saphira's memories.
Oh my god. Yeah.
One of the things in the books that bothers me is that Christopher Paolini only went to the extent of making like 40 or 50 words in the ancient language. Every other time he is just like, and then they spoke the thing in the ancient language. They spoke this phrase in the ancient language. And I'm just like, if you want to be the modern Tolkien, you got to like dedicate yourself to making the language, not just make little shortcuts here and there.
See, as somebody who didn't really like Lord of the Rings because it was too much, I'm okay with it. I think he did it in a way that was smooth enough. Like, it was like, we're like, I would prefer it if we only speak in the ancient language, and then you just assume that they are. It didn't really bother me.
No, I understand because he's 18 years old. He doesn't have the time or the
Yeah,
energy or
there's
the
just no way.
Kavista.
The amount of stuff that Eragon has to learn in such a short time throughout the whole series is incredibly impressive.
It is one of those things that I find really interesting that they don't make it a point to say that, like, once you become a writer, you, oh, hey, look, she has a saddle because he was knocked unconscious and we had an opportunity to do that. Um, I find it interesting that like they didn't create little parallels where, oh, before his transformation, he uh he had trouble remembering things, and then once he was like full-fledged writer guy, he had like a photographic memory. Like there, like it's an inherent ability of writers to be able to remember things because of how important it is to understand the ancient language.
Yeah, or like maybe that would be like, well, that's why you would get chosen by a dragon is because you would have to
And
be
like
like so skilled.
at this part in the book, Saphir is actually supposed to be a little mad at him because he's been like purposefully avoiding
Flying with her
riding
because he's
her.
injured.
Yeah.
It's the broom scene from Harry Potter and the hippogriff scene. Oh god.
I've seen people call this part out, and like I get it. He shouldn't be able to hear Brahm at all in this. Like, why does Brahm need to narrate any of this? Like, Saphira really should be the one coaching him. Like, hey, you need to understand what I'm gonna do here.
And her thing is that she's like a particularly good flyer. Like even for a dragon, she's like a very natural, excellent flyer. I think that's some of the best writing is like when they're flying over the ocean and he's like describing like the storm clouds. I mean, that is incredible work. He does such a good job.
Yeah, it's like super intense, and like even when they take a little break from the storm clouds and they try to like fly into the water and they get attacked by the water
Yeah,
dragon.
and just, like, all the descriptive language he uses, like, the way I mean, he's describing, like, weather like, he's not making shit up. Like that's, I think, where he put his time and research into, because he really does go into, like, what happens when she takes off, what happens when she lands, how does she use, like, the air to fly? It's not just, like, a given that she flies.
I love how he sees through Saphira's eyes, but she's supposed to see like in blue
Yep, in all
hues.
blues.
And this
Everything's
is just
blue.
orange.
Fucking dumb.
Looks like autumn.
Oh, lord.
I think one of the funniest, morbidly funny things that that Paulini did in especially in the fourth book is when they explained what happened to the Riders Island, and they just go, "We set off a nuclear explosion."
Yeah, pretty much.
One of our riders just like discover that you can like split the smallest atom and it creates a enormous explosion and radiation.
No! Oh, the characters also that are supposed to be alive throughout, almost the entire series? 'Cause it's,
I also like
supremely
how it's
satisfying
this
when
time
they kill them.
it's this time they die, even though this is only the second time he's ever seen them.
Yeah, right?
The only other time is when they were torturing Sloane. Oof, fell on the back of her neck.
They're very interesting in the book, so it's kind of a shame that they're just, like, these weird jumping around dudes.
Was he
killed
just
that
like
guy.
gagging?
I think he either grabbed him or stabbed him in the neck with a vine, with a stick. I couldn't tell. Oh, he's finally using that sword of his.
It just looks like he took a roll of paint against it.
Yeah, look at all that jumping they're doing.
No.
Not even remotely close. So bad. Again, I know it's because they made the movie so fast, but
they made
They're
it fast and they
ugh, so
if
frustrating.
I was Pauline, like, I know you're 20 years old and you just got $1 million for this movie, but like, you would hope he would be like, can I have input here?
Yeah. Oh, sassy, just like his father. If only he knew who it was.
So you and I have had this conversation. You
Why
and I
are
have
you
had this
yelling at his
conversation
crotch?
before.
Damn.
He's the one that put it right there. Why is his in the middle of his hand?
That makes no
and
sense.
Eragon's is like toward the bottom of his palm. I think another problem I have with Ed Speleers is that his voice is too deep. Like,
Yeah.
Eragon is supposed to have like just turned 16, and they need someone with like a squeakier voice. He sounds like he's like 22 already.
Yeah, he sounds. You know what? If he was this age, this is the guy I'd put as He-Man. Buff him up a little
Maybe.
bit.
I mean, like, I think Tom Holland would have made a pretty good Eragon.
Ooh, yeah, he would have.
Which again, like, she shouldn't inherently know that. That's when Saphira should have connected the dots. It's the blade of Morzan, blah blah blah.
And I
But
love
one of my favorite things from the books is that they make it a big deal at the end of the second book that Aragon's like, oh man, my dad is Morzan, and how can I ever reconcile that with myself? And the way he does it is he goes, well, I never knew Morzan. Garrow was essentially my father. He raised me from the time I was born. Garrow's my dad. And that's when they even they even drop another Star Wars ism where Roran's like, Garrow wasn't your dad, and Aragon's like, come on, man, you know it's true. Like, he was more or less my dad. Like,
yeah,
he raised me.
I've earned the right to call him father.
Yeah. And then in book 3, he learns that Brahm's his dad. And from that point on, he's just like, who the fuck was Garrow? Like, why does everyone keep talking about Garrow? Brahm was my dad.
Yeah, like fuck off. Out of your mother's womb. After I came in.
Like, what is this hair situation they gave her? Like, the face is good. The face and the skull design is solid.
Yeah.
But like the feathers and the fur or the hair, whatever it is that she's got going on, I don't get it.
What's he fucking doing? Reading?
I mean, he almost looks like he should have horns. Like he looks, whoever that Urgle was, they almost look like they should be not human. He's very close, but then they just went, no, just gray dudes with bad teeth and Mad Max face paint and haircuts.
Oh, as I was saying, he looks, Durza looks exactly like he does in Once Upon a Time, because that's the guy that plays Rumpelstiltskin in Once Upon a Time.
Oh, that's what you're talking about with
Yes.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay.
I was like, that's not him. And it is. Ew.
Bang. Finger guns.
Ugh.
Just a tiny poke to the temple kills an Urgle. They really aren't doing a great job of making them menacing or
Nah.
threatening.
I don't like this because they make them seem like stupid when a big part of the books again is finding out how that they are like a very intelligent, like
They're intelligent. They have
yes.
culture. Hey, now that's rude. She didn't give consent.
No, can't just be pricking people. That's not what happens.
She's just dancing in the woods like a crazy nymph.
Look at me, I'm like beautiful. Oh my god.
So pretty.
Discount
Dancing
Evangeline
and
Lilly.
twirling. Eragon, that's such a cute name.
She doesn't say she's a princess. That's fucking crazy.
They're stealing the Star Wars shit.
Oh my god.
Don't they find her like almost by pure happenstance?
It's purely by accident. But at the same time, not really, because he and Murtaugh, because Brahm is dead at that point. He doesn't even know who Arya is. Oh my god, this is crazy. But anyway.
Well, isn't Brahm gets taken prisoner and they go to break him out, right?
No. Brahm dies after when Eragon breaks his wrist and lets the Urgles go. Razak kill Brahm because he jumps in front of Eragon. And then Murtaugh is the one that shows up and helps. And then Brahm dies while Murtaugh and Eragon have just met. And then
they find out that the Razak are at the prison in Gilead, and like Arya just happens to be there.
No, they agree to, or he has the visions about Arya, and they check every prison in every town before.
Okay, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, they are actively looking for her, but Murtaugh's just helping him because the Razak are a common enemy, so they're just riding together. It's good to be brave. That's to be wise.
He calls him Eragon.
Your name is literally Dragon.
You forgot what it means to be a dragon rider. We haven't spent any time in this movie to have you teach me what it means to be a dragon rider, because that is a...
I'm sorry. I'm the rider and I say we go. He would have never spoken to her like that. She's not his fucking pet.
They're a partnership.
And they're rather respectful of each other.
It's really hard to pull off telepathic conversations, which is why like they have him talking out loud in this moment.
Yeah.
But like there are ways to get around it. That's not anything that happens in the book.
Nope. What the fuck are you talking about?
You are immediately dragon and rider the moment she hatched and chose you.
And you guys are learning and training at the same time.
She has her instinct, and that's kind of it. She has no way to refine what she's doing. Yeah, he's not conspicuous with his blonde hair, Robert Irwin looking ass walking around.
Oh my god.
I know I said we weren't going to date it. Hopefully Robert Irwin is still around in a few years. I'm going to feel really bad if he gets stung in the chest like his dad.
No, he would never. Just walking around like no big deal.
There he is.
Stupid. That's not how.
Bekkie, you know, we're recording this on the night. We're recording this on the night Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift say their wedding vows and have their wedding reception at Madison Square Garden. Why are we there? Why are we watching this?
Wait, what? Wait, didn't you just say you weren't going to date this?
I know, but like I just had the thought talking about Robert Irwin. He's probably there.
I honestly,
like we could be hanging out with Robert Irwin.
I did not know that they were going to get the marriage was happening. I did not know that. Oh, he can use dragon eyes whenever he wants. All right. It's not how it fucking works. And now
where's the blue?
I'm not dating it. The The dragon.
I know I'm breaking
series-
my own rule.
I know the dragon series that I was reading, the Songs of Chaos, where I was complaining that they were very parallel. It's like, oh, I have a mountain range in my book. It's really dangerous, and I called it the Spine. It's like, okay, come up with a better thing. But they do sense sharing, and that would be a cool thing to put in a movie. Because his dragon is blind.
And we've not set up that Durza's anything special other than he just looks weird and has magic.
Yeah.
Like, we don't know that he's a shade. We don't know that there's...
Oh,
he's-
no, Brahm says it.
Brissinger is not like the magic word. That's fire. He just disintegrated that shit, but he should have set it on fire. Like,
Yeah. There's
Paulini,
no fire happening.
get your fucking house in order.
Wait, did he say Brissinger to lift up that spear? Oh
I
my
didn't
God.
catch it. I was too busy trying to listen to you.
No. Clearly, they can live without each other because Brahm's dragon died. Incredible
What
work.
kind of throw was that? There was no way that would have that much lift on it.
Oh!
They stole Murtag's glory right there.
I fear she's far too sexual in this movie. A lot of
She's
gasping.
a sexy elf lady.
A lot of gasping happening.
She's supposed to be just completely knocked out.
Yeah, I was saying she's supposed to be of zero help until the end of the book. Okay, that part
And I like
does
how
happen.
they just went, here, take my sword because we've trained that one time. There's been no implication of like, oh my God.
That was awesome. And
There's
they have
been
to
like
make
no
a
real
elaborate-
indication of time passing.
elaborate like way to carry Arya underneath Saphira. She doesn't just fucking grab him with her hands. Why is
I
his
like
hair
how
so
everyone's-
greasy?
Everyone's British except for Galbatorix and Murtag. Another thing they really don't get with Eragon is that he's inquisitive, because it's a really great way to have him delve into exposition for the reader
Yes.
without
It's
it
probably-
seeming too
Like,
forced.
Yeah, like too heavy-handed. It's probably one of my favorite ways that he wrote that character, because everything gets explained to you in a way that like makes sense and isn't like, oh, and also this is happening.
And at this point in the movie, everyone's like, what's a shade?
He said it once before, but that's all he said. He goes,
Yeah, they didn't establish any rules with the shade. They didn't establish what a shade is. It's a person who's been inhabited by like multiple spirits who are like corrupting the person, and they are like in control. It's not just like a person who's like, oh, I'm going to call on the spirits for help. Like, no, the spirits are in control and they're just wreaking havoc on the world. This week has been the best week of my life.
I who always needed you, a 17-year-old? That's weird. Oh my God.
Which again, if they spent time going on missions, teaching, this moment makes a lot more sense, is more emotional.
Yeah, this makes zero sense. And also the fact that Arya is even participating in this is fucking crazy. And she should know Brahm, but she doesn't get to be around when he dies.
Yeah, because Murtag is essentially just there for Eragon to... He doesn't know this... He doesn't know this spell.
No, he doesn't. How the fuck? What the fuck?
And in the book, he's been told that you should not try to heal someone.
Also,
If you don't have the strength.
It wouldn't just not work. He would die because it would take all of his life force.
Yeah, because they did not establish how magic works in this movie, even though they spend a very large amount of time that can still be pretty concisely told in a movie, that you can only spend as much energy as you have in your body at any given time. And so if you try to heal someone that's on the verge of death, you're essentially going to just lose all of your own life to save that person.
Oh,
And
go
even then,
ahead.
it's not guaranteed because you have to be able to understand how like the body works. Like you have to be able to stitch muscles together and reseal or like put together arteries and stuff.
Ooh,
Like
like
it is
when he does the cleft lip.
an actual,
That's a good one. That's a
yeah.
good scene. Oh, I forgot that he dies on Saphira. Oh, that's so stupid.
It's a nice moment.
It's stupid.
It's stupid, but I think it's a nice moment. He gets to literally be a dragon rider one last time.
One last time.
Yeah, this is supposed to be Murtagh and Eragon in this moment. I remember putting the thumbnail for this episode together, and I was like, is that Arya that's at Brahm's site? That doesn't make sense. Now I'm watching this. I'm like, yeah, it still doesn't make sense, but at least I know why now.
Her feet are so weird and wrong. That's plucked exactly from the book. Excellent.
Except the only difference is I think she just like taps her nose
Yeah, she
to the
just holds
stones.
her
I don't
nose
think she
to it.
breathes.
Ooh, we should have sex
Stop
later.
looking at him like that.
Oh my god.
It's almost like they gave her a hand.
Yeah,
They
she's like, she grabs stuff and she like holds things upside down, but it's like, that's not, I'm looking at my dog right now. That's not how paws work.
Yeah, you can
She's
see
got
she has
2
like
hands.
thumbs. She's got thumbs. Like that's not dragon claws.
Also, Bo is being a very good boy, very quiet.
It's surprising. Usually when you're on the episodes, he's very much like, "Hey, stop talking to them and pay attention to me."
Yep, that's enough, Mom. Oh, I've passed out.
They need to add a little effect of like an echo effect or something when she's communicating telepathically because like I thought that was Arya for a second saying,
Yeah.
"Eragon, I'm fainting, I'm passing out."
Also, no explanation of what the Varden is, who they are, why they are. They're even up until the point he gets to the Varden, he doesn't really like super understand.
It's Captain Hook. Why is he holding the sword in his left hand?
Don't know. Well,
I mean, technically he's supposed to be in the
he's
book right
supposed to have
now.
a broken wrist.
Yeah, he's supposed to have a broken right hand. He's been training with his left.
Oh, the Varden?
You're not supposed to know the mountains. You're supposed to know the desert.
Also, it's the exact place that he wanted to go. He was so mad that they had a huge fight about it. He's like, I will not go to the goddamn Varden because everybody knows who my dad is and they hate me.
Is he trying to be British?
I'm not, I was actually just thinking the same thing. I'm not sure.
And also, he should be taller.
He should definitely be taller.
He needs to be much taller because he, among other things, he's the older brother and he needs to be more intimidating.
Also, personally,
Like just by giving him the dark hair does not mean like, oh, he must be kind of untrustworthy. We don't know how he is.
and why is it so greasy? And where is the Hatterack Desert? Oh my God, this is so
And
bad.
aren't they supposed to be like going by the Bayor Mountains, which are like 10 miles high?
Yeah, so impossibly high, they can't even believe it. Nope, You ride
Just
Snowfire
completely
right up to
skip
the
the
gates.
Hatterack Desert.
By the way, Snowfire should be there. This part in the book is so good. Oh, out of nowhere? They didn't even explain that they're being followed by the Urgles. That's like the best part of this book. It's so tense because they have to be going.
The desperation of the
Yeah,
scene
it's
is
so good.
it's so good.
And it's like so many chapters, like over and over again. It's like, oh my God, this is not good.
And like Murtagh taking that sword, he does not want it.
No. Also, why would it have a blue pommel if it's a red sword? It would have a red pommel. It'd have a red gem right there, not a blue one.
I
Oh,
think it is
no!
described as having a blue gem. I don't know.
This is so stupid. He didn't know to get in the water. They're literally like fighting them off and confused as to why they can't get in. Why you're gonna take okay. That's because this is the scene they force Snowfire to go under the waterfall, and they mention that like it drives him down into the water, and I always liked that part.
And they're also not like they're supposed to be at the wrong end of the lake, which like I can kind of understand why they cut that out. Like it's just an extra piece of adversity that they have to go through.
Yep. And I don't know if these guys ever spoke in this way. I doubt it.
Never in the way the reader did.
No, they could have left all this
like
out of the
encountered.
movie, and it would have been fine.
They just really want to establish Galbatorix and whatever.
Also, like, yeah, what is this scenery? Like, there's just like there's a wing, there's some red stuff in the background. That's kind of, but again, what, where, why, who? Oh God, kill them all.
Except Eragon, because that's the whole point. If only there were 2 more books. Jaimin Hinsu.
There he is.
I think it's kind of
bald.
insulting they put him in a wig.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's supposed to be bald.
That wig is also very offensive.
Yep, that's pretty bad.
Is that Rothgar?
You know what? No, I don't think. Wait, is it?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a little late.
Yeah, right. They knew they were
The
coming.
VFX team was showing off with this, though. Like they didn't need to have her having water droplets coming off of her coming through there. This is 2006. You don't need to have that kind of continuity.
No, they did such a good job. Oh my God!
Stop flirting. Stop flirting.
You have zero connection. It makes no sense.
We will put her in the sun.
They don't separate this much.
Well, the dragon is very expensive to animate. We don't see anything to do with the twins.
I was gonna say. Also, I'm pretty sure they don't put Auric in this. His half brother.
Auric is pretty easy. He's pretty easy to kind of work into a sequel if you need to.
I guess, but I love him. He's like his guide throughout this whole thing. He's in his retinue of men. He's the reason he even gets in there. Oh God.
Murtagh has not come to join you.
No.
And all of a sudden he's just like, oh, I don't trust you.
Murtagh, what did you think was going to happen? Also, that breastplate is.
I was having fun watching that guy die and then showed up, but like,
So what?
If only you spent time establishing magic and that people can read each other's minds. And that's supposed to be on his back, not on his oblique.
Also, Eragon doesn't even get injured in the last battle, so it doesn't even matter. Stupid. I like that he's acting well, but it looks like he has no idea what
Oh,
he's saying.
geez.
This is
He
more
forgot to put
correct.
on his.
Yeah, he's supposed to have flame red
Even his
hair.
teeth are worse.
He's supposed to have, super red hair and super red eyes. And super pale skin. His eyes still aren't correct, but the hair's better. Oh, God.
No,
You
he's not supposed to be yours.
You didn't say it loud enough. They'll never hear you.
Not only that, but Galbatorix wants Eragon alive. Is this Nasawata?
Yep.
Again, why is she walking in on him with his shirt off, and why are they framing it in such a way that it seems like this is supposed to be sexy?
Listen, when I saw this in theaters, I absolutely was like, "What? I don't think they needed to have his pants down that low. I don't think you need to be standing there all with his abs out." She's like, "Yeah, well, Dana Radcliffe doesn't look good with his shirt off.
Our guy looks good with his shirt
Our
off.
guy looks amazing."
Why is she like so sultry?
Yeah, she's definitely not supposed to be like that. Also, the first time
She's
they
like just
the first time they
she's
meet, she's like
smoldering.
very meek and demure. And this is not
And
how I pictured that at all.
they're supposed to be underground.
They're supposed to be underground. And also, they're supposed to be dwarves, and they are definitely not dwarves.
I mean, there's a tiny person behind them there. But isn't Naswata also supposed to have like pretty long hair? Because there's a whole
I think
scene
so.
in the last book where she like literally ties a spoon around her thigh.
Yeah, she's supposed to have a lot of hair. And she's supposed to be kind of like demure when they first meet. Because she talks to Saphira. God, they're skipping. The amount of stuff they're skipping is absolutely insane.
Well, this goes to what we talked about in the live stream for The Cure, where it's just not a book that can really be done justice in a movie,
No.
especially a movie that's not even 2 hours long.
Yeah, because, I mean, it is such a good book.
And she's just fine.
Yep.
She just shows up like it's nothing. And again, stop flirting.
I do like his armor. It's pretty cool. Oh, God. And they don't even have the trial where he has to prove what his skills are.
That look on his face was way too intense. His eyes were so big.
Like, oh my God. He's supposed to still be like, he's supposed to be kind of innocent. He does not act innocent or like naive at all.
They don't have time for that.
I guess not yet, right? You know why?
That's what I was just about to talk about when we were talking about the abs. Like, that's a whole thing that they bring up in the books, is that when a writer is chosen, especially a human writer, their body changes. They start to look more elf-like over time.
Yeah. And he obviously ends up looking way more elf-like because of the transformation that he has to go through. But yeah, he's supposed to. I think in the book,
like
they talk
those
about how
abs
he
could
loses
be
his baby fat, but they only talk about it like in his face.
Yeah, like he gets a little more gaunt. They mention his face gets a little more angular, and he says like his ears seem like they're getting a little more pointed.
Yeah, they
but
have like a taper.
they're still passable for human. Like, they haven't even named Rothgar. Like, there's just a smaller guy next to Jaimin Hinsu every now and again.
And like, this is not how the battle was at all. Like, what? Oh my God. Like, why are they're walking like they're monkeys?
And
It's
the
so
Urgles
weird.
just look like I don't know if you've seen the 13th Warrior, but they just look like the bad guys from the 13th Warrior.
No, but I believe it. Why are you all facing the wrong way? And Nazwada was not supposed to be at her father's side.
We've got 20 minutes left of this, which there's probably 6 to 8 minutes of credits. So there's like 12 minutes left in this movie.
And, like, I liked in the book, it's, like, the initial fight, but anytime he's fighting, especially when it's, like, when he's in with the armies, it's very much that why is he so far away from everybody?
Yeah, like he and Saphira are supposed to have this moment well before the
They're
fighting
supposed to be
begins.
on the ground, fighting on the ground, but, like, they make it a point to be like, they fight, and then they have to fall back and rest and recover, and then they have to go fight again. They're not like these, like, really quick battle scenes.
They really they wanted the license and they were hoping they could do Star Wars with dragons.
He was
And her flame is
never
supposed to be
able
blue.
to do that with this sword. Oh my god, fire! Oh.
Her fire is supposed to be blue.
And she doesn't do it until Arya's riding her, and they're going to save him because, yet again, Eragon gets himself into a pickle.
It's his favorite thing to do.
You don't even see the big giant rose. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Why is there a whisper behind it? Like, just now they're deciding to throw in an effect for telepathic communication?
Oh, right, he has to say fire for her to use fire.
Because she's not autonomous. She can only do what her rider tells her to do.
Also, he didn't do shit. He's just riding. I mean, he's not even doing anything.
How did that guy get in if he can't get out?
I like that he kept screaming, even though that guy was right there. Let me out! Oh shit! There's a guy behind me.
How did you get in here, guy? They take no time to do any world building.
No.
There's like none of this makes any sense other than like
You're
if you've
okay
read the
by
book,
my
like
book.
it's spark
What, did you
notes.
see her little kick? Also, she does not ever wear a dress. She wears pants the whole time. It's like the whole point.
The only time she wears a dress is when she disguises herself as a human to go look for Eragon after they kill the Razak.
Also, that's a really funny scene.
Which like the Razak are dead in this movie apparently.
Yeah,
so, like,
they're dead. So how again?
It's a good thing they don't have to save Katrina and avenge Garrow.
Also, wouldn't Saphira be destroying all of the town? Jesus Christ.
Why did they have to give him like weird dreadlocks?
They gave him the weirdest hair. Oh God. Like, you don't even know why they're
Garrett
friends.
Headland.
Like, you don't give a flying fuck about him at all. There's no such thing as a shadow dragon. That's not a thing.
I mean, that kind of is like how the wards work, what he was doing there, where they just burst into flames before they hit him.
Yeah, but he can't fly around on a smoke.
Which also, again, we haven't established magic or anything to do with the shade. So, like,
there is
we're just going to explain it away really quickly.
Book. It doesn't work that way. Closer so we can reach his heart. Oh my God.
There's so much missed potential. And also, how is there a tangible dragon for them to hit now?
Yeah, but there wasn't
when his
it was
sword
a
just passed through it. I'd love to go off the record with Paolini and just talk to him about it. Hey, he got the scar on his back. Maybe he got the scar on his back. Who knows if
literally
there's any
cannot
actual. Why is it tangible now?
I know. It's like they have to only hit its head or something. I don't. What are the rules?
Remind me, is there a rule in the Eragon in the inheritance books where, like, if the dragon dies, the rider lives, but if the rider lives, the dragon dies?
No.
No. Okay. I don't know why I had that thought in my head.
They definitely can live with that. It's just like I think they generally they just assume that the dragon doesn't want to keep on living. So I think there was one dragon who was straight up like, I'm all set. I'll be in my little ball thing.
Yeah. Yeah, they like, it's extremely traumatizing because there's this really weird codependency magic that happens when they get imprinted on each other. And so, like, they're just constantly present in each other's minds. And when one dies, like, the loneliness just tears them apart emotionally.
Yeah, they make it seem like most of them, unless they have something to fight for, just commit suicide essentially.
Yeah, or they, like, ask someone to assist them.
That was a dead.
Oh, hey, look, it's the
What?
payoff for the tail.
That was an incredibly excellent aim.
Who's Brom? Ha 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 ha.
Oh my god. Well, now you're gonna die.
It was a pretty comical death for Durza.
That was pretty bad.
So maybe it's because I hadn't read the books so many times when I saw this in 2006. But I remember thinking this was like almost an admirable effort. Like, it wasn't good, like, it was close. But
No, this
seeing
is
this
absolute
now,
trash garbage.
it's so bad. Like,
Also, yeah, like they're
it's
in just like some random field when they're supposed to be in like the most beautiful place with the rose sapphire. Like, oh, what?
oh yeah, they haven't even done anything with the giant gem.
No, they were supposed to be. Eragon got sent to the Dragon Hold, which is a beautiful place made out of marble, in on the inside of Farthander. It's crazy.
Oh, I never explained. I thought that he would say it more, but I never explained what the hell I was saying at the beginning of the commentary when we faded to black from the 20th Century Fox thing. There's a place in Allegasia where the fictional world where the Aragon movie books are set. There's a place called Dueldenvarden. And I think it's like the most commonly said phrase that's not Aragon or Saphira. Maybe Galbatorix could be included there. But the next, like, closest thing is Dueldenvarden, which I believe is the forest that the elves live in, or
Yes.
the region that their forest is in.
No, it's the forest
And
itself.
okay, they say it a lot, even in the first book before they venture out that way for the second book, and they go back and forth a couple of times in the third book. It's just said a lot, and it's like the most Norwegian sounding name I've ever read in a book, and I cannot read it in any other way than Dueldenvarden.
I was wondering why you were saying it like that. I was like, does somebody in this pronounce it like that? I was like, that's crazy.
Nope, it's me in my head, just that Norski in me just hears that Dueldenvarden. It's just so Norwegian or Norse, and that's another thing that this movie really just decides to not acknowledge at all, is like the Norwegian influence,
Yeah,
or
also,
like
we
the
literally don't
Slovakian.
even know that guy.
We don't know Murtagh.
No.
Like, have they even said his name?
I
They've just said he's the son
I
of
don't think
Morzan.
so. I don't think they said his name.
I think they just said he's the son of Morzan the Traitor. Like, I don't know if they've even said Murtag.
He just randomly
But-
shows up and is like, "Hey, I hang out with you guys."
Yeah, let's go. Let's go on a journey through the desert that we're not going to show on screen. Look at me with my Winter Soldier outfit.
Oh my god, he's a dead ringer for Bucky. That's what the haircut is. He did the Bucky first.
Ah, he did. Except Bucky had slightly longer hair.
He never called him
wasn't-
Ryder.
Well, they haven't exchanged names.
Oh my god, how are they even friends? I don't even know who you are.
Who the hell is Bucky?
Are you talking about us? That was fucking rude. I'm gonna pretend
was
you're. I'm
such
gonna
a
pretend
dick
your
move.
dragon's dead, like you wouldn't notice.
I mean, if they had established him as the Han Solo type that he is, that would have been a little bit better delivered. But again, we've spent 4 minutes of screen time with him, and most of that has been him just like revealing his face. My girlfriend.
Oh, he said Elsmera. Okay, well,
No
bye. See you
illusion.
guys later.
No allusion to Glader or Miss.
We have no idea what's even
He's-
happening right now. Why is she going back to Elsmera? We don't even know. Now kiss. Behold
I don't think
my
that
mighty
green
feathers.
cape was.
Again,
Stop looking at him like that.
And
like,
she-
God.
she's never dressed as a princess because she doesn't even want to be a princess.
They have her like so Leia coded in this.
Also, she
besides
would
the weird
never-
Native American feathers.
Yeah, thank you. She would never wear a feather in her hair. That's fucking crazy.
Time to say goodbye.
Also, it has always kind of bothered me.
You
That-
must prepare the Varden.
Yeah,
Not you
no,
must find a new fucking teacher.
because you are not us. I always thought it was weird that it's the Varden, and then the elves are from Do Weldon Varden. But they don't. I don't know. I don't
Mm.
think he ever explains that. Why are they the same name?
That's a good point. I don't think I ever even connected that because of the way I read the fucking name.
Josh is like, we are going to the Varden. Where are the elves from? Duvel the Varden.
Developed in Varden.
Oh my god.
Oh, we're gonna cook the popcorn. Cook the popcorn in the Val de Varden.
Time moves quickly.
Quite literally, like she's talking about the actual time frame of this movie.
The time frame was a day. You guys don't
I would have.
even
I
know
kind of.
each other.
I kind of want to know what universe has an eldest sequel for this, because I would love to see them Yoda code Oramus.
Yeah, for real. Jesus.
Mm. Stop with the doomy eyes. Stop. She is not infatuated with him.
She's an elf. Give her some feathers. The feather is an odd choice. It is so weird.
It's such a strange choice.
Also,
Like-
the elves run. They don't ride horses.
They don't enslave animals.
Yeah, they only have the horses that will come to them.
What a
if needed.
weird place to end. Like, you didn't solve anything.
Look at those
Ew,
nails.
why are his nails like that?
I forgot about this. Is it just me, or did that look exactly like the dragon from Shrek?
They might have borrowed the assets
Because
from
that looked a lot
Universal.
like her.
Why is there a griffin?
Together we stand. I forgot about this song.
Is this a Joss Stone song?
I think this
Oh
is.
no, this is Michelle.
Or no,
Michelle
I'm
Branch?
sorry. What did I say? Yeah, Michelle Branch, right?
It sounds like Michelle Branch.
No, that's not right.
Sloan, Angela, Villager, Tall Soldier, Horse Wife. Keep holding on, yeah.
Holding on.
They didn't even give Hrothgar a name.
Asking Alexandria.
That's the name of the group.
The Prince of Persia. Well, I bet that one's much better than this.
You should listen to the Game Club pod. They just did an episode about the Prince of Persia, actually.
Josh, I'm trying to listen to Keep Holding On by asking
Oh no, it
Alexandria.
changed to the Prince of Persia for me. I was going to watch the credits like we're supposed to.
Well, I'm watching it, so I'm behaving myself.
Well, you're going to have to let me know if there's a post-credit scene because it took me into the Prince of Persia. I'm not starting this.
I'm going to doubt it, but why don't I do a little scrolling action here? No. There is no.
So I hope you enjoyed listening to me and Bekkie talk about how bad of a movie the Eragon movie is and how wildly different it is. Because it has such potential as a series, even with the whole stigma of it being Star Wars with dragons.
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
It's such wasted potential, and like it's a poison pill of a movie because like the next time you adapt it, people are going to come back to this and be like, "Oh, this is bad. Why would I go see a reboot of this?"
Oh, that was bad. That was worse than I remember. Like
Same.
I
And, like-
remember feeling pretty bad in theaters. Like it was so cringy. Can I tell you my memory of watching this movie for
Of
the
course.
first time? Okay. So I had read the books. I'm in high school, freshman year of high school. I read Eragon and I'm like, I love this. This is like so cool, so amazing. I didn't have a lot of friends, but I was friends. I had like my group from middle school that I was still kind of friends with. There was a few people I'd met at high school. There was one kid, a boy, that was in my art class. And I was like, well, this guy's really cute. We'll call him CJ. That's not his name. It doesn't matter. But CJ, I'm like, CJ's like cute and he's funny and he's like, kind of goofy. Like, I'll see if he wants to go to a movie with me. And he's like, yeah, I'll go to this dragon movie with you. And I'm like, great, sounds good. I didn't know you read. He goes, oh no, but like it's dragons. Like it looks like it'll be really cool. So his dad drops us off because we can't drive because we're in high school because we're babies. We go inside. There's a big poster of Ed Spieler's doing that look that he's doing that's on the cover of and all the artwork or whatever. And we walked past it and I was like, I mean, Ed Spieler's is pretty cute, even though he doesn't look like Eragon. And CJ turns around. He looks at me. We're in the middle of Showplace 16. And he goes, I think he's cute too. And then I was like, what? And he goes, I've never told anybody this before, but I'm gay. And I was like, what?
Wow.
And then we watched the movie like almost in silence. Because we were both like, I was like, well, it's clearly important that he came out to me, but I don't know what to do with this information.
I'm 14 years old. I don't know what to do.
I was like, what the hell is this? This is crazy. And then the movie's over and the credits are rolling. And like, he like kind of, I could tell he's like giving me the side eye. And then I just look at him and I was like, so do you think he's cuter in the movie or he's cuter on the poster? And he was like so relieved. And then there was like a very dramatic at the time, but like, don't tell anybody. I don't know how to tell anybody, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, of course I won't tell anybody, like, whatever. Not my job, not my thing. And then that same night, one of the girls from my middle school friend, we're like almost all in the same friend group. Not quite yet. We're like trying to figure it out. We're talking on AIM Instant Messenger. And she asks me how the movie goes. And then she tells me she's jealous because she has a crush on CJ. And I'm not allowed to tell her to not have a crush on CJ.
Poor friend.
And then the weekend happens. The next week, she asks him out on a date, and he goes because he doesn't want to say he's gay, and then they dated for 2 months. And that is
Man,
forever the memory that I
that's
have
incredible.
associated with Eragon. Because I used
My
to...
introduction to
So funny, so funny.
my introduction to Eragon was that I was a freshman in 2006 as well, but it was at Rock Valley College.
You're old.
And my buddy Thomas had lent me his copy of Eragon, and like I said, I'm pretty sure Eldest had just come out, so I like burned through Eragon. I read Eldest, and then I saw the movie, and I was like, it's okay, like it's serviceable, right? And I had just like convinced myself that like the Saphira design is, especially the puppy Saphira design, is so cute. I'm okay. Like I can live with it. And like, I think I just kind of stuck with that. Like that was the only thing that I resonated with in my head. And then when it came out on DVD, I bought it. My dad watched it. My dad liked it, but I
That's
think
so
he also
funny.
just really likes high fantasy and like Sierra Gilroy is very pretty in the movie. So like, I'm sure my dad was just like, I'm like, yeah, whatever. I can live with this. Cool dragons and pretty elf ladies. But it's such a weird speed run of nothing because they don't take the time to build any of the rules of the world.
No, like you do not know what's happening at any time. Like, and not
And
once.
you can't you don't they they use Brissinger, which is they say is the name of fire, as a spell to just do whatever the hell they want to do.
I know, like what
Like-
the fuck? That doesn't. Oh my god!
Paulini.
When he lifted
Paulini,
the
this
spear
is your
off the
shit.
ground, I was so mad. I was like, that is not how this works. Oh, it's my favorite series of all time, and I'm like, just so mad.
It's so much worse than I thought it was. And I know Disney is doing a Disney Plus series of this, but it's been in development hell for like 5 or 6 years, mostly because of COVID. And also because I'm sure there's someone out there that's like, we have to differentiate it from Star Wars somehow. Like, I know there's Star Wars influences. It's Star Wars and Lord of the Rings smashed together, but we have to make it different somehow. We got to try and Game of Thrones it up. But yeah, I'm sure Disney Plus is dealing with a whole mess of like script writing stuff because they want it to be Game of Thrones mixed with Lord of the Rings. Like there is some Game of Thrones stuff in the Eragon books. Like there's literally a moment where Paulini says something of ice and fire, and I was like, I see what you did there.
Yes, I see what you're going with. If you know, my personal opinion, if anyone wants to call me, like the producers, read the book and then just like fucking make a show out of that.
It's not. It wouldn't be hard. Like you look at anime. Anime directs manga almost directly, and it still works and it makes money.
That's like, have you, not unrelated, have you heard of the Dungeon Crawler Carl?
I've heard of it. I don't know that I've seen anything about it.
That's a thing that's like I think they're like on the fast track to making a series out of that. And it would be such a good anime. Like it should be an anime because it's like a wild, absolutely nonstop, totally out there story, like start to finish. And I'll tell you about it after the podcast, but that's like some things do deserve to have that treatment because it just works better to tell the story.
And I think in today's like media engagement, like explaining how the world works is very important, especially because you have the second screen viewing experience. Like there's the whole show don't tell, but with a high fantasy story like Eragon, you kind of need to tell because you can't just show everyone how magic works in a world where you have to speak a dead language to summon the power and like build up your mana and use magic. Like there's a lot of stuff that needs to be explained to have it make sense and create the rules of the world, where this movie just was like, well, we need to make a 2-hour movie and we're going to just use whatever we want to use, regardless of whether or not it makes sense.
Yeah, because I'm like, what's I'm looking up the run time of the first Harry Potter movie.
I would guess 2 hours and 5 minutes, maybe
2 hours and 32 minutes.
Holy shit!
I
really?
also did not know that. I would have guessed a little over 2 hours. I was wrong. Okay, never mind. Anyway, I was gonna say, well, that movie's only 2 hours long. Just kidding, because Harry is you. I also think that I know. Don't speak of the dead, but the person who made that magical word come into being does a pretty good job of like, we don't know anything that's happening in the magical world. So we get to be Harry because Harry also has no fucking clue what's happening. The simplest things have to be explained to him because nothing can be just like a given, but it's okay because his character is starting from scratch. And it works. It works in the books and it works in the movies.
Yeah, I think with the Eragon books, it's just such a dense first introduction to this, where I think Harry Potter you can kind of bounce around because you don't need the full school year to get to the main point of the story. But with Eragon, I do think that such a large part of Eragon learning about the rules of this world that he is now thrust into as a writer are so intrinsically built into that early journey with Brahm that
Yes.
the way they did it here, like they just went, "Hey, go fly with Saphira, and you've mastered all the abilities that we need for this movie through this flight. So let's move along."
Yep, we are all set. Like, time to go. It's just, I'm like, oh my God, that was so bad. Like, that was a
So if
bad,
you
bad movie.
Sure was. Hopefully, we made it a little more enjoyable for you by talking over it. If you want to suggest other movies that we talk over, or if you want to let us know your experience with watching over the movie while we talked over it with you, or while you listen to us talk over it, you can reach us on the Discord. Bekkie, do you want to plug the Discord, or would you rather me do it?
Why don't you do it? Because I don't even know what Discord is anymore.
Discord is a thing Bekkie is terrified of because it has chat rooms. But there's a link to our personal Discord in the episode description. You can click that. You can also follow us on social media at Talking Smack Pod. We are on Letterboxd, Blue Sky, Facebook, and YouTube. You can email us if you want us to do other commentaries. You can email us at tsmackpod@gmail.com. Thank you to Leo Allen for our musical themes, Beppo for our original avatars, Virtual Ale Studios for our Ricky avatar. Please like, subscribe, rate, review on your podcatcher of choice. If you're watching on YouTube, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you're listening on Podbean, what's the other one? Spotify. You can leave comments in there as well. Spotify is the biggest music player in the world. I don't know why I don't use it, so that's why I don't know the name of it. But whatever. You can leave comments and we can engage that way. Like I said, on YouTube, you can also leave comments. But other than that, thank you so much for listening. Bekkie, thank you so much for taking 2 hours out of your day to watch this terrible movie with me.
I wouldn't do it with anybody but you.
Thank you for everyone for listening. And Bekkie, there's a TV show out there that people should be watching. What is that TV show?
I don't know. What is the TV show?
I don't know. Name a TV show.
Oh, well, the nanny. That's what I'm currently. Wait, do you want to talk about what we're currently watching? Okay, let's restart.
No, we're not doing what you're doing.
And then if you guys are looking for more great, excellent Talking Smack-esque content, I would suggest watching The Nanny. That'll give you everything you need. Super nerdy, super great.
What you doing coming up in a few weeks. Bye, everyone.
Who loves T-Smack?
I love T-Smack. Is it true? Mm-hmm. I do. Ooh.